man accidentally cut his finger. The next second the wound mysteriously disappeared. Curious, he placed the knife to his neck to test it. He was caught by his sisters passing by. They misunderstood and thought he was trying to commit suicide. One of them slapped him unconscious. Little did they know he wouldn't die at all, because 2 days ago a mysterious person implanted a chip in him. He had to complete specific tasks to stay alive and gain superpowers. His first task was to impersonate the son of the richest man. So the next day he waited outside the mansion. When the daughter of the richest man passed by, he rushed forward and called her sister. This action raised the security's suspicion. They took him as a scammer and beat him up. Fortunately, the daughter of the richest man was kind-hearted and decided to give him a chance to prove himself. She showed him family photos on the wall, asking him to identify which one was her father. Since the richest man had a car accident and his face changed drastically, even his family couldn't recognize him, and as expected, he couldn't identify a single photo. He thought he was exposed, but at that moment the system displayed information about everyone in the photo. He successfully identified the richest man. The woman finally believed that he was her long-lost brother. After completing the task, the system immediately gave him a new instruction: to spend all of the richest man's money. Seeing this task, he was so excited he almost passed out. To make up for her brother's absence, the sister immediately gave him a large amount of cash and a credit card with no limit. Just when he thought his life would be carefree from then on, the system issued another mission: to spend $100 million in 24 hours. To complete the task, he asked the secretary to take him to the city's most luxurious nightclub. Just as he was about to indulge, his gold-digging ex-girlfriend suddenly appeared, calling him a loser. He didn't want to bother with her, but she claimed that her husband was the true son of the richest man. This startled him. He thought his cover was blown, but instead another man appeared pretending to be the richest man's son. To prove he was the real deal, he immediately ordered a $10 million meal for every table in the club. The waiter didn't believe him at first, thinking he was a scammer, but after checking his card he realized he had real purchasing power. Everyone was stunned. At that moment his sisters also arrived, publicly confirming that he was indeed the son of the richest man. However, his cousin grew suspicious. She remembered the old days when her brother was frugal and disciplined, and had never been so wasteful. She called him into a room to question him, demanding an explanation for his behavior. He told his cousin that he did it on purpose, to demonstrate the wealth of the family. His explanation convinced the sisters. They thought he was acting with good intentions. Just as he thought everything was going smoothly, his sister gave him an even tougher task. She wanted him to publicly reveal his true identity. What he didn't know was that his impersonation had already been seen through.